What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Gloss Garage, where we make detailing simple. My name is Sak, and today we got Stephen V back.
What's going on?
We're gonna do a quick review on the new waterless wash. So Steve was nice enough to go ahead and purchase this, and then obviously I'm going to pay him back for this part. But you know, he was nice enough, he made one order, so that way we both don't have to pay for shipping, and we ended up getting the waterless wash. So this is a review on the DIY Detail Waterless Wash. And just for Eddie's sake, Steven, go ahead, open up the Kirkland microfiber. Let's see if these are tagless as well. Because we're going to be using the Kirkland microfiber towels to go ahead and clean it. So are they tagless?
Nope, no tags.
They're nice. The only thing is they are linty, so we're going to have to like shake, shake it.
We got to get it packed to Eddie.
Yeah, definitely. Tagless.
Look, Eddie.
But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and initial thoughts on this. I'm opening this up right now, as you see. The last time I used this was with Yvan, and it got the seal and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a whiff. Well, actually, yeah, it smells like a mix of like
quick beads.
Quick beads, yeah.
And remember from back in the days, the blue icy?
The blue, yeah, it smells like blueberries too. It smells like berries.
Yeah.
It smells real nice. It smells really nice, actually. It smells like Kool-Aid, like the blueberry Kool-Aid.
Yeah, yeah, from back in the day.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit more concentrated.
Yeah, it smells good. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna pause the video real quick and show a quick walk around. This is a perfect candidate because Steven does take care of his vehicle. It does have little wash marks. That's normal. It's gonna happen over time. But you know, he had this vehicle for over a year and it's already still in immaculate shape. So this is a perfect candidate to see if the waterless wash actually scratches. And all the products will be down below in the description. So use code DMS at checkout for 10% off. And let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is the perfect candidate to do a waterless wash. As you can see, there's road, grime, dirt, traffic film, whatever you call it. But Steven does take care of his vehicle. And this is just a perfect candidate to go ahead and do a quick wash in between your washes. The waterless wash is ceramic infused, but I don't expect the full durability of something like quick beads, and Steven is right there on camera. Smile.
What's going on?
Yeah, so we all good. So let's go ahead and start.
The moment of truth.
The moment of truth, just so you guys can go ahead and see. So I'm putting in the sprayer as well. So everything is in real time. I shook this up a little bit before we opened it, and I'm gonna shake it up again.
The surfactants on the top.
The what?
The surfactants, when you shake it.
Oh yeah, how it bubbles.
Yeah.
So I mean, that could be the ceramic infused or the surfactants, like Steven said. So with this, we're gonna go ahead and get started, Steven. So we're gonna prime this up.
Wait up.
And I like a fine mist, not like that. So, nope. Just adjust this to your liking.
There you go.
There we go. And you want to saturate the panel. And we're going to do a huge 50-50 on this whole door compared to the rear.
Smells nice too.
It smells nice. It smells real good. All right, so I'm using the Kirkland microfiber towels. And we're gonna go ahead and just wipe. Technically, I like to wipe from the top down and curl, or you could do it like this. It doesn't really matter, whatever works for you. Ivan likes to do the six-fold like this, a little more cushion. This is when Yvan and I did the video on using the prototype before it came out. So let's go ahead and do the 4, because I feel like I get a little more surface area, and I am rolling the towel. So we're gonna do it this way from top, and there's pretty much no dirt yet. You see it like a line dirt, but we're gonna go ahead and go to a lower portion of the towel and roll the microfiber, and just a little bit of dirt.
It's actually doing a real good job though, cleaning it.
Right? And
I don't know if you guys can catch it on the camera, but from this angle, it's actually.
So now we picked up a lot of dirt as we go to the lower panels. And now I'm gonna flip it to another side and just continue wiping. And it's actually really slick. It is really slick, and you wanna roll your towel because you don't wanna drag that dirt. You may need to use like 4 or 5 or 6 towels to go ahead and do the vehicle. I'm gonna do this edge right here that is still clean and roll up the last part. And if you want, you could go ahead and use the dirty side that you're not gonna use anymore and just wipe the plastic. The plastic is not going to scratch. And that's it. We pick up the residual dirt. We go ahead and grab your second clean towel. Wow, it's super slick.
Yeah, it is. And it's clean too, like really.
Yeah, this feels super slick.
I don't know if you guys can see it in your end, but this is really super duper clean and yeah, it's very, wow, this shit's slick.
Right?
Wow.
It's really slick. So now that we grab your towels and they're all dirty, I like to flip it again to a clean side. And if you need to, go ahead and saturate a little more. The purpose of a waterless wash is not your conventional type of wash. You will need to use a lot more product than needed. If you're gonna do this as every day, pretty much no dirt, and there's like a blue dye, right? You see that?
Yeah.
It's like a little blue dye on the...
You can see it on the floor as well too.
Oh yeah, and on the floor, yeah, you're right. And everything is still clean until we get to the bottom. And like I said, this is the perfect candidate. Then I'm flipping to another clean side and rolling my wrist over. So that way we get rid of all the dirt and grime. Flip it across. Clean the door.
Got a little shine to it too.
Yeah, it leaves a nice gloss to it. And we're gonna go ahead and buff off with the second clean towel. And remember, when you're doing a waterless wash, once this towel gets super dirty, this becomes your clean towel because there's literally no dirt on this towel. The waterless wash did an amazing job of removing all that dirt. Originally, with this towel, as you can see the dirt. It does an amazing job of encapsulating and removing that dirt. So when you're using your second towel to buff off, you are not scratching the vehicle because it is completely clean, and the surfactants are amazing. Let me
yeah, it has good cleaning power on it.
Yeah, hold this real quick. But Yvan, he said it was pretty much the final version, but they might have done probably a tweak or two on it. But as you can see, we did not leave a scratch.
Yeah, they got really smooth.
And like I said, you have some swirls and scratches, but that's just like normal washes. As you can see up here, we didn't do a waterless wash or touch this panel whatsoever. But if you see it, there's already some swirls and scratches. It's fine. But damn, this looks great. The shine and gloss is amazing. So I'm gonna put you guys down. We're gonna do probably the rest of the vehicle or this half of the vehicle and then give you guys our final thoughts on how clean it is. And let's go ahead and see how it cleans glass. The last time I used this, it leaves a streak-free finish, especially on Eddie's Tesla where we cleaned his glass, the entire roof. It just looked amazing. And Steven's off to my right. But
here.
We're gonna go ahead and see how this does. I like to use 2 brand new towels always when I'm cleaning glass. I like to separate the cleaning ability from the paint as opposed to the glass. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray that real quick. And glass doesn't scratch, so unless you put a pebble or a rock, but this is just regular, debris and dirt. And Steven, so you see that right there? It's like, it cleans up real nice, but now let's see if we buff it out, if it leaves any streaks. And I'm not putting any pressure.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is real clear.
Yeah, that's real nice. And on his tint, he does have a little bit of these are like water spots that he needs to buff out, but in terms of cleaning off the dirt,
this
cleaned off amazing, 0 streaks.
Still slick.
And it's super slick. So cleaned up very nice. So here Steven is doing a quick demo on his roof, and what he's doing with the waterless wash is he grabs a clean microfiber towel and uses the clean edges to go ahead and wipe and curl to prevent swirls and scratches on the paint. And then with the clean towel, he goes ahead and buffs off to a nice streak free and glossy finish, and it's just a great 50-50 here on the roof. It just looks absolutely amazing. So I did the waterless wash on the hood and this half of the car, and we did a little portion of the roof, not the whole roof, and we've used this much of product so far. And of course, if your vehicle is already protected, he does use ceramic gloss and quick beads often to maintain his vehicle. If you have some sort of protection, it will be a lot easier to remove that dirt and grime. And then this waterless wash leaves a nice shine and it is slick. Don't expect the protection to go ahead and last for a while. This is something to go ahead and get you in between washes, kind of like a regular car wash. When you go to the car wash and they add the wash and wax feature, it's probably only gonna last a week, maybe 2 weeks. That's about it. And don't expect crazy hydrophobics, because the main purpose of the waterless wash is to have the best surfactants to go ahead and clean and remove that dirt. And Steven right here has the dirty towels.
Right here?
And I have this other dirty one as well. And it is slightly ceramic infused, so if you're worried about it getting hydrophobic, you want to go ahead and put it inside the rinseless wash. You could just leave it in there, dunk it in, and if you leave it there for a couple hours, it's gonna, as you can see, it remove the rest of the dirt, but it still has the dye of the waterless wash. But it cleaned off the dirt.
Yeah, comes off like the rinseless.
So that's something to keep in mind if you want to preserve your towels. And then you could go ahead and use this as your designated waterless wash towels once you're done putting them in the washing machine. But this is a great way to go ahead and clean them. Just dunk them inside your rinseless, leave it there for a couple hours, then wash them, and you're all set to go. So just a quick disclaimer, Steven did use the waterless wash before I did, because he did order it and got it to his house, so that's why that he was trying to hold off on trying to let me know how slick it is and stuff like that. But yeah, so he did it on his wife's car. But I'm actually super impressed with the final product.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
And
it's good.
That's about it. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Use code DMS at checkout. And Steven, what do you think of your overall when you used it on your wife's car?
Yeah, I was impressed. Like I said, DIY never fails. I was curious to try that. Did the hood, came off pretty good. Yeah, like I said, super slick. It's not like like we talked about. It's not for a big dirty job, or I mean, even though some people might do it, but I won't chance it. But I mean, the cleaning power is there. So, like I said, I was impressed. This is good. Like if you had like burb droppings and stuff like that, most likely it will take it off with no problem.
It's like a little first aid kit. Like a little first aid kit.
Perfect example.
For it. It's just go ahead.
Keep it in the car.
Yeah, keep it in the car. Get a little burb bomb. Something like that will go ahead and help, take care of your vehicle. And then the other thing is, it left this glass streak free, which a lot of waterless wash don't do that. And even with some rinseless washes that are out there in the market that says you could dilute it as a rinseless wash, as a waterless wash, and then you clean it on glass, it leaves streaks. But I'll just end the video here. I just want to keep the video about 10 to 15 minutes. It's probably going to be it's going to be around that range just because of the real time factor when we were actually cleaning the door panel.
It's a new toy,
Exactly. Just to give a little more in depth. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this vehicle. Steven, thank you for bringing me
the waterless
wash.
That's right. That's how we do here.
And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
All right.